Oh, what is going on, everybody?
Hello.
It is Pixel Partners here, and welcome back to Phoenix, Wright, Trials, and Tribulations. When we left off, Armstrong's taking the chair in the court, and he's being a little dicky, little pricky, and now we're all ears to hear what the fuck he's got to say this time. Oui, I can explain.
Oh my god.
Please, if you look at the pens of le restaurant.
Le restaurant.
Okay, the mirror. About this fucking mirror you're talking about. What's up with it? Oh no, is everything sitting up with me? No.
What?
That's a thing I'm gonna have to press later.
Yeah.
Okay. What? Why? Oh my god, okay. Alright, hang on. So, la mère was in the restaurant, dividing the two halves. There's only one seat, but you could have seen the image of la victime. There was a seat at the table next to la victims. That was where the man was sitting.
Oh god.
After the table inside of the card, I moved la mère so it was not in the way.
Jesus.
But naturally, I did not touch anything else.
Naturally.
Alright.
I see no problems with the explanation we've just heard.
I do. I just have to figure out if there's a way that we can prove.
I never see anything.
Cause
That's when someone tells me and then I go, I see.
no, I don't really have anything to be honest, because the thing with Victor is that he was at the table that was across from and not behind. So we have to find a way to make that be the case, and that's the only thing I really can think of. But let's anyways, this over here.
From the table next to the victims, Mr. Kudo could have seen the victim in the mirror.
What in the little cook I am confusing us a man like this. Don't worry about it.
God damn it.
Ah, that's good shit. We can keep up, except for the guy breaking out in a cold sweat over there again.
Oh.
I hate that guy.
You said you didn't touch anything else apart from the mirror. Are you quite sure about that?
You better fucking be. Well, of course.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, if you please.
But he grabbed the lottery ticket.
Yeah.
Man, alright, anyways, this kid go with this, so... Okay, they cut out that. Is that what the thing? Alright. The mirror's in the middle of the restaurant buying two halves. Press that shit. So, run this by me again.
Can you run that by me again?
The mirror was here, correct? The same tap I do on my papers every single day of my life? We? Really? Because I know if I were you, I wouldn't have put a mirror there. It would be in the way.
Yeah.
Oh, God, fucker. Look who's talking, Trite. Huh? You're obstructing my view, among other things.
What?
But this is my seat in the courtroom.
Yeah.
Trebian's charm is that it gives you the impression that you're the only customer. Temporarily placing a mirror in that spot would hardly be in the way. Unlike you, Trite.
Oh.
I tell you, monsieur, la mirror was there in the middle of the restaurant. Okay, there's only one seat from which you could have seen an image of the victim.
Sorry I'm so quiet. I'm just like fascinated by your voice acting.
I know, it's a complicated trio to go between.
I'm just like, oh.
And where would that be? Oh la la, look how you lean towards me.
Oh my god.
I always attract the younger boys. Maybe I should keep you suspended a little longer.
Mr. Armstrong, tell the court what you know at once, you fucking idiot.
I attract the other ones too. No answer. Shall I tease you too? No, please. I'm right here, bad boy.
Oh god.
Okay.
What?
I'm already seeing a very hot someone, so I'm afraid you'll be waiting for a long time.
I bet she has a mocha cream skin and cappuccino perfume.
Oh boy. What if it's fucking, what's her face from the first case? You're talking about what if he's tied to her? Yeah. Fucking psycho, chaotic bitch.
See, that's what I was
Anyways.
thinking too. But like, who the hell would that be?
What do you mean?
Would it be just someone from college?
That might just be like her boyfriend's like, I got a bone to pick with you, motherfucker. I don't know. Anyways, I was at the seat of the table next to the victim. That was where the old man was sitting.
Hold it.
So why can you only see the victim from that peculiar seat? Me, monsieur, it is obvious, no? If you look at the pencil, you'll understand.
Oh my god.
Again, the mirror's right there. The victim would have been affected in the mirror like so. You were sitting at the table next to him. You would see everything, no?
So that's the seat old T.D. was sitting in on that day. When the poisoning happened.
The old man was sitting at the table next to the victim? Why does that seem kind of odd? Because that's against everything we know. And that's why I have to move the mirror.
Pretty sure he was sitting...
He was sitting at the one that's across the room
where he could see the dude.
Yeah. So... I mean, we have this about the vase that he broke, but that doesn't clarify the fact that the vase was in which table his was at.
Because he testified that he was sitting in there.
Yeah, in the bottom
right. Yeah. And he could see him.
We just have to have the piece that states that explicitly.
But we don't. That's
the only thing we have is his apology letter. And no, I've got nothing else. So if nothing else, we need to go off the apology letter for that one. Then he moved the mirror out of the way. Did you move the mirror while Mr. Kudo was off calling the police? Oui, exactement. I quitted the restaurant then. You moved a huge mirror like that all by yourself. What can I say? You know, they say that I'm handsome. They call me Armstrong for a reason.
He's not amused. Don't actually laugh at something.
At our misery.
Well, given the witness's physique, I suppose it is possible.
Unfortunately.
Did you move anything else from the crime scene, Mr. Armstrong?
It looks like they're looking at none.
What?
Alright, but naturally not touch anything else. Now this is where I think the only thing that I could... Because he says naturally didn't touch anything, but we have the fact that he snagged the fucking ticket.
Yeah.
Right? No, wait, no.
He took the wrong one.
No, it was the medicine.
It wasn't that, it was the other one.
I was
the green
one. We don't have the other ticket.
Yes, we have the green medicine bottle though. Because he took that.
We do.
Boom.
Question is we don't have... fuck. Okay, that's why I saved. No, damn it. Okay, so
I bet you we're gonna need that later though.
Oh, absolutely.
We're just we have a tendency to get ahead of the game.
Yeah. But hey, shut up. Let me go ahead and reload. So let me go ahead and press him on this last part and then see, because it usually gives a hint.
Yeah.
Of what we're gonna do next when we go through the cycle. So
it's like, are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that? I touched nothing except the mirror.
Lies.
Nah.
Mr. Wright, is there something the witness has said that doesn't match the crime scene?
Yes.
Yeah, there is. I just can't put my finger on what exactly.
Oh, come on.
Suffer from a case of heartburn, Wright.
Heartburn?
Well, I have just a single set then I was good in me. Fucking sense. I got a few drops of your coffee and voila. Enjoy. Focus, Phoenix. Breathe and ignore those two and just find some evidence.
It is pretty strange though, isn't it? I mean, nobody mentioned anything about a really large mirror. You think someone would have, but Maggie didn't, and neither did old CD.
And the logical explanation is that there was no mirror inside Tribulations that day. And I've just got to prove it. Somehow. So that's why I got to go back into...
Godot must have told him to say there was a mirror.
Alright, I'm going to save right here, because I feel like this would be the one, because this is like... That is the seat at the table next to the victim. That's where the old man was sitting. Like, that's such an obvious, like, hello statement. The only thing that I have that states anything contradictory, kind of, is Victor's testimony. There we go. Okay,
because he said I broke the vase at my seat.
Yeah. Your Honor, Mr. Kudo's words yesterday strongly contradict Mr. Armstrong's testimony.
Yeah, because he said where he was sitting.
This is the letter of apology that was written by Mr. Kudo, is it not?
I realize it looks useless, Your Honor, but this is still testimony.
Yep.
I guess useless people are only really good at identifying useless things.
Jesus.
Ow.
What relevance does this scrap of paper have to the trial, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Kudo's testimony is actually very relevant to the question at hand, Your Honor. That's the kind of music. Now, I think...
This is the down to business music.
I think... Give me a second. Yes, that's how we do it. I forgot we had this photo. Because if he was at that table, that vase would be broken.
Yeah.
There we go, and we're going to have to pull that picture out soon.
Yep.
So, very relevant question at hand, Your Honor. Because very clearly contradicts with this piece of evidence. And I guess I'll just go to that picture now. So.
Yeah.
This piece of evidence contradicts with the testimony we have heard, Your Honor.
The crime photo?
Yes, this photo clearly shows something that theoretically should not exist.
Yeah. What on earth do you mean by that, Mr. Wright?
Should not exist?
Oh!
Sounds like you're describing yourself, trite.
Damn!
Ow!
What the fuck?
Damn, he's so salty today.
Why is he so salty?
Oh man,
Jesus.
that hurts. That hurts my soul.
Ow, okay.
Now then, if the defense would please clarify its statements, because I'm dumb and slow. What is the something that should not exist in the photo?
That.
Boom.
Yep.
There's one thing that was clearly demonstrated by yesterday's testimony. Mr. Kudo broke the vase that was on the table where he was sitting. And yet,
it's so dramatic.
as the court can see, there is an unbroken vase on the table next to the victim. Why?
Why, you ask?
Because Mr. Kudo was not, in fact, sitting at that table next to the victim at all.
What are you objecting? Our existence?
Oh, he's not. Don't be an idiot, trite. It's impossible. That seat's the only one Kudo could have seen the victim's reflection from.
Well, there's no mirror.
Exactly. There's only one conclusion we can draw from this contradiction. There was no mirror in Tribulations that day.
Boom. Bitch.
Your testimony, Mr. Armstrong, is an elaborate lie.
Yep.
Mon Dieu! Oh, God. Stop swilling your coffee. Don't try to confuse the court, trite. Obviously, the witness cleaned up the vase while the police were taking their time getting to the crime scene.
No, because he said he didn't touch anything else.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Mr. Godot, that doesn't quite work for me. Mr. Armstrong already testified to the contrary. In his own words, I did not touch anything else except the mirror.
Boom. You didn't think about that.
Power chug. G Fuel, motherfucker.
He put G... Yo, can you imagine G Fuel and coffee? Jesus.
Godot Fuel.
Oh my god. Oh my god!
It took you a second to actually get that one.
It did.
Well, witness, what do you have to say for yourself?
I was right. There was no mirror in the restaurant that day.
In light of this revelation, return back to the original problem. Why did the victim have an earpiece in an ear in which she couldn't hear?
You only get one shot in life. There's no turning back. If you want to claim that the mirror wasn't there, trite, then this problem is all yours. How do you explain what the old man saw? I'm gonna say it before it gives me the time where I can't say.
Yeah.
Alright. If I can answer this, then I'll be that much closer to the truth. I can feel it.
Are you going to be okay? Can you really solve this contradiction, Nick?
There's more than just one contradiction, Maya. Or this one.
What do you mean?
Remember what Maggie told us? There was another man at the victim's table. And there was a sample CD on the victim's table. It all flies in the face of Mr. Kudo's testimonies. And I think I know the reason why nothing in this case is adding up. Because it was 2 different times, motherfucker.
Well, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh.
Mr. Kudo's testimony is simple. I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Alright.
Just in case. Alright, what are the options? Mr. Kudo made a mistake. The other actor made a mistake. The victim was a phony.
Who? These are some real weird ones.
Yeah.
The ear doctor making a mistake doesn't quite make sense. The victim was a phony adds up a whole new list of options there.
Yeah.
Because technically, if it was 2 different instances we're talking about involving Maggie bringing a cup over versus the new waitress, that would mean that there were 2 different times. One where Maggie brought over a cup of coffee to 2 gentlemen, and another time, say, afterwards,
versus
where
creepy girl.
someone else made that, which could lead to... fuck.
But
What are we
didn't Maggie
thinking?
say she saw the other guy put something in his coffee?
I can't remember.
Tiger?
I don't think she ever said that. The only thing we know is that Victor Kudo saw the waitress, quote unquote, the waitress put something in the drink.
Yeah.
So there wouldn't need to be any. So I honestly think we should say Mr. Kudo made a mistake because he didn't see the white waitress. White waitress? Right waitress.
He didn't see the white waitress. Oh.
Why? I did save, right? I can't remember, so I'm going to save again. Oh, well, super saving. It's all right. So I'm going to go with Mr. Kudo made a mistake. If not, then go to the victim was a phony
makes no sense.
It doesn't. If that's it, I'm going to eat my own shorts. Clearly, Mr. Kudo made a mistake. Mr. Trite. You're the one who brought up all these contradictions. And? If you're trying to tell us the old man just made a mistake, we can wrap up this case right now with a guilty verdict.
How about this, Mr. Wright? Let us declare your client guilty.
Is that the best you can come up with, Nick?
Okay, never mind, that wasn't it. Alright, I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was the one who made a mistake.
I'll give you one more chance, Mr. Wright. Think carefully before you answer this time.
Yes, Your Honor. Alright, it's okay. I'm gonna go and reload. I'm gonna reload just so we can have that safety bar.
I hate seeing that.
Okay, so now I'm gonna go with the victim was a phony. That perhaps there was a...
Watch it be the ear doctor.
I would literally, like I said, I'll eat my shorts. I will eat my shorts. This case is riddled with contradictions. Yet there's one very simple answer that clears them all up.
This seems like the one.
And what is that?
The incident Mr. Kudo witnessed and the incident the victim experienced were two completely different events.
There we go.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
The victim that Mr. Kudo saw wasn't Mr. Glenelg at all. It was an imposter. A phony pretending to be Mr. Elg. Obviously, unlike the victim, there's nothing wrong with the imposter's left eardrum. That's how he ended up wearing the earpiece in his left ear by mistake.
He's like, oh,
He's like, oh, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
Really now?
Order! Order in the court! Settle down or I'll clear the courtroom.
Quiet, Cramps. Why don't you clear out of here, huh?
Oh.
What did you say?
Trite. Are you saying that what Mr. Kudo saw was a setup? Yes. Someone pretended to be Glenelg and acted out the whole coffee poisoning. All for the express purpose of creating a witness out of one Mr. Victor Kudo. Get real, Trite. Why would anyone want to do that? Isn't it obvious? The thing Mr. Kudo was most intent on as his testimony was...
insistence.
The servant girl brought him a Javachino, but she put something in it. That's the servant girl right there in the defendant's chair. I remember her well. It's so hard to believe, but...
There was one and only one reason to show Mr. Kudo this fake poisoning. You show Maggie Bird in the act of poisoning the coffee. Are you insinuating that the waitress in the old man's story was a fake as well? It's true that there were no other customers in the restaurant at the time, but...
Yes.
It's also true that the chef was there. He would have noticed what was happening.
That's right. Well, witness, if your restaurant really was the scene of such theatrics, you would have known about it, correct?
Oh la la!
He's also being blackmailed.
Yeah. No, it's quite simple.
Yep.
All I have to do is testify. You are under oath after all. Was there, in fact, a phony at Tribulations that day? The defense demands that Mr. Armstrong tell the whole truth about what happened.
The defense's request for additional testimony is accepted. You will accurately explain in detail the events in the restaurant that day.
Oui. Okay, in the restaurant. What are you gonna say now? Le victim, Monsieur Elg. He came to my restaurant alone. I remember the old man arrived not long after him. There were no other customers.
What the?
When they got where they were, one Elg became very excited. It's about 5 minutes later. He said the poisoning incident occurred. No, there was no time for non-funny to do the acting.
Just so we're clear, there was no mirror in the restaurant after all.
It was forgive me, Your Honor. And because I wanted this mess to be cleaned up quickly.
What you've just done is commit perjury, Mr. Armstrong. I will decide how to punish you later.
Oui, punish me hard, monsieur.
Oh my god, stop.
Oops.
For now, we will hear your cross-examination, Mr. Wright, if you please.
Took that perjury charge a bit too well.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing you'll be in more serious trouble after this cross-examination.
Yeah.
It's like, perjury's better than murder, sir. They're gonna kill me.
I just realized how intricate his eyebrows are.
They're fucking wild, man.
I just realized.
All right. He came to the restaurant alone. Was he alone at his table as well?
No.
I saw him in the kitchen. Yet the defendant Miss Bird remembers it differently. She swears there was another man at the victim's table. Ah, goddamn. Unfortunately for you, Wright. Yesterday's witness also testified that the victim was alone.
That's true.
You know, seeing you scream like that reminds me of a certain coffee's bittersweet bite. What kind of coffees have you been drinking?
It's not coffee, it's love. It's love that's bittersweet.
Hearing Maya say that makes her seem wise all of a sudden. What do you want, Maya? Alright,
Because remember, coffee is how the dude got poisoned by the girl forever ago.
Yeah. By old man, you mean Victor Kudo, correct? Oui, it comes off of some special coffee. I drank a coffee once, Mr. Armstrong. It's special, I'll give you that. It's worth a sip just for the experience. It's not good, but it's special.
It's an experience.
It's an experience. Oh, I'm so happy, monsieur. You are most welcome anytime. I said it was worth one sip and nothing more. So, old Mr. Kudo arrived at the restaurant on the same time as the victim. Maybe I should ask about his arrival in more detail. That is a good point, because we can use the radio thing as a deeming point for when it happened.
What time was it?
What time was it, buddy? Out of curiosity, about what time was it Mr. Kudo arrived? Oh no, I cannot remember, monsieur.
I believe we were told by a witness yesterday.
Oh yeah.
The crime was reported at 2:25 p.m. by a kind of scary old man, sir.
Does that perhaps jog your memory, witness?
It happened about 20 minutes after they arrived. So the victim must have arrived between 2 p.m. and 2:10 p.m., no? Just after 2.
And isn't the radio program at like 1:30 or something?
I thought it was 2:15.
Oh.
Thank you for your help in jogging my memory, sir. You are wonderful. Let's go ahead and double check that.
Yeah.
Quick, we have it way back over here. Oh no, never mind. Absolutely, it is that way. It was at 1:30.
Yeah, I remember.
Good job. I thought it was at. Why did I think it was at like 2:15? What the fuck is in my head?
1:30. Right. I remembered 1:30 specifically.
You are wonderful. Okay.
I can't sit here all the time and do nothing now, can I?
What was that?
All right.
What was the laugh for?
Yes, add the time I did the testimony now.
The time of where
Sorry. We must judge everything I do it for you.
Merci bien. That's French, isn't it?
I'm glad at least one person isn't in a good mood.
Hey, he's even humming a song to himself.
Judge, come. I just imagine him kicking his feet behind the judge's stand. All right, now, okay, I'm gonna press this again because it wouldn't make sense to really press that here.
No.
Or present that here. So I need. Are you absolutely sure about the time?
Just so we can drive it in.
That's the thing. Maybe now's when it would be like there's a contradicting thing.
Yeah.
When I think when the hot damn set was after 2 p.m. Oui. It was at that time I stopped serving the lunch menu.
Quite right. I always break for lunch when the restaurants are serving their specials. I've been known to wind up my case early just to make it on time. Ha ha!
I guess you should never get between a hungry judge's lunch.
Oh, would you look at that? It's almost lunchtime already.
Witness, get on with your testimony, please. Okay, so none of the customers, that doesn't matter anymore. All right. So here's where it becomes a question of which statement do I present that ticket to. I'm gonna go with the 2 p.m. one first, just because they had us hit that so hard. So,
yes,
fuck you, motherfucker. There we go. I'm afraid I finally got you, Mr. Armstrong.
Yep.
What? What do you mean?
It's quoi?
What? At the time in question, the victim was listening to the radio with his earpiece. The show he was listening to was Millionaire Radio.
Yep.
Each week, they announced the winning numbers of the $500,000 lottery ticket. Is it the show Monel was listening to?
I can't see any problem with this testimony, Mr. Wright.
I wonder.
You okay?
Huh? You said the victim arrived at your restaurant from 2 p.m., correct? Oui, I am sure of it. I remember perfectly now. I know it was that time, Saran, because I just had to finish serving the lunch menu. Get to the point, Wright, if you have one.
Oh, we do.
That show is broadcast live at 1:30 p.m. and it claims to be the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life.
It's on the air at 1:30.
Now, supposedly the victim made some noise and it was announced he had won. And yet, I don't believe his cry of joy could have occurred after 2 p.m. because the show had already finished more than 30 minutes earlier by that point in time.
Yep.
No! This victim we've been told about has done nothing but the impossible.
Yep.
Listening to the radio with a ruptured eardrum, catching a show that was already over, there's only one conclusion you can draw from these facts. This victim was an imposter acting out the poisoning 30 minutes after the real murder. Yes, there were 2 Glen Elgs in Tribulations that day.
See, this is news to me.
The real Glen Elg, now dead, had been poisoned by the real killer, and the phony Glen Elg acting out the events for Mr. Kudo to witness.
It certainly seems that way. I mean, if that wasn't the case, how could you explain the time discrepancy?
Quite a performance, Trite. You're almost on a roll.
Almost.
But sadly, you lack the rock-hard foundation of rhythm to build your song.
Him and his
What is
metaphors.
this? Music Theory 101? Let's recap. According to your imaginative theory, it's now just after 2 p.m.
Yeah.
The phony elk is performing a play for the benefit of Mr. Kudo. How do you explain then where the real Glen Elg is? I don't believe I have to spell this out for the court. However, at that time the real Glen Elg was already dead.
That's certainly the obvious conclusion.
But where? Thank you, Trite. That's exactly what I was hoping you would say.
What?
What?
Was it a trap?
Now, I presume you can prove this theory of yours. Can you explain where the missing corpse went to? The missing corpse? According to the old man's testimony, there was only one other customer there. That customer was the phony Glen Elg. Then where did the killer hide the body of the real victim? No!
That's something we don't know.
The prosecution has a valid point, Mr. Wright.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna say it now. I'm gonna fucking
If your theory is to stand up to examination by the court, you must provide us with proof by answering the prosecution's question. Where did the killer hide the body?
In the kitchen. Yes, Your Honor. No conjecture, Trite. Let's hear some facts for once.
Listen, you.
Show the court a piece of evidence that proves where the body was hidden. Evidence?
What's with the intense pressure in here all of a sudden?
I thought I had him with that contradiction.
Yeah.
But he's turned it all around and back onto me in a corner instead.
Well, Mr. Wright, the court will now hear the defense's theory and evidence.
Save it again. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Theory time.
First, where was the body of the real Mr. L concealed?
I am believing it is inside Tribulations. I'm gonna say it's in the kitchen. Because there's no other places that would make sense. Especially since we already know that Armstrong's in on it. So they probably moved it to the kitchen for this whole thing.
Okay.
I saved it, but I'm gonna go with inside Tribulations. We wouldn't be able to prove outside otherwise.
Yeah.
It'd be too dangerous. It would have been too dangerous to take the body outside.
That too.
Obviously, the body must have been hidden somewhere inside Tribulations.
Interesting. But where could the body have been hidden inside the restaurant? Perhaps you would care to show the court on these plans, Mr. Wright?
Question.
What?
Let me see. Okay, no, there's no good curtains. I was gonna make this stuffed it under the table. But that's not gonna be it. So I'm just gonna point out the kitchen. I'm just gonna point out the kitchen. Alright. Yes, Your Honor.
Boy.
Exact the kitchen where the body was concealed inside Tribulations is.
Just put it on the word kitchen.
The kitchen. The body was hidden here.
I see.
Uh-oh.
Nice supposition. But the real question is, can you back it up?
Uh-oh.
Where's the evidence that proves the body was hidden in that location?
Ooh.
I mean, everything he fucking takes is hidden in the goddamn kitchen. Anyways, that wouldn't make sense.
What about the bottle?
That wouldn't make sense. Right? Nope, that would make sense.
What about the bottle?
I'm just going through things slowly. I gotta get everything going on in my guard here. There's a lot of stuff we gotta go through.
True.
I wouldn't be able to do that. That wouldn't make any sense at all. Nope. 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 No.
What about the green bottle? The medication.
True. That's all we got.
Am I right?
Mr. Armstrong.
I'm right.
Do you recognize this bottle? No. I've never seen a bottle before in my life.
Fucking liar.
I use the very best bottles, monsieur. That is quite good for me.
Where was that bottle found, Mr. Wright?
Interesting enough, Your Honor. It was found in the kitchen of Tribulations. But I'll never use these bottles for aromatherapy bottles. But this bottle doesn't contain aromatherapy oil, Mr. Armstrong. No, it contains a medication.
What kind of medication?
I'm sure everyone remembers, don't they? Mr. Elg visited that clinic and was given medication that day.
Otolaryngological clinic.
Bless you, that, yes.
Oh.
You can't be serious.
Oh, we are.
The defense had the contents of the bottle analyzed, and I have lab results here.
Boom.
The contents of the bottle matched the prescription that was given to Mr. Elg. Mr. Elg's murderer hid the bottle in the restaurant kitchen.
Body.
At which time, this bottle fell out of the victim's pocket.
See, that's what I was thinking.
Mr. Armstrong.
Look at me using my brain.
Yay. When this had occurred, didn't you say you were in the kitchen?
Oh, yeah. Because he was hiding the real body.
You know what I'm about to say. It was you who hid the victim's body. You did a fine job pretending to defend my client Maggie Bird. However, you were setting her up to take the fall behind the poor girl's back. No! Oh my God, we've blown it off this popsicle stand.
Order! This is an extraordinary development.
It is, and we're gonna get to the bottom of this next time.
Oh, right in the middle of this? Are you
right
serious?
Right in the frickin' middle. Hell yeah.
Oh, damn.
Good stuff. Shut up, Godot.
I was gonna say Godot.